Have you ever felt like you need to make a breakthrough to actually see progress or to feel progress? Well, if that's the case, you might want to watch this video because I will go through what progress might actually look like. Sometimes progress doesn't look like a breakthrough. Sometimes it doesn't look exciting, sometimes it doesn't look like a massive life-changing moment. Sometimes it's just doing what needs doing. The small things, the boring things, the things nobody claps for, the things you could have easily left until tomorrow. And I think that is definitely something that people often forget about when they're trying to change their life. They keep waiting for some big dramatic moment where, everything suddenly feels different. Most of the time though, life just changes quietly. You clean your room, you make the phone call, you go to work, you train when you're tired, you cook the food, you finish the painting, you make the video, even if it's 11:30 at night. By the time this video will be uploaded, it will be midnight. You sort something out for your kids, you do the job that needed doing, even when part of you couldn't really be bothered. And none of these things are huge on their own, but they all count and they all compound, because every time you do what needs doing, you prove something to yourself. You prove that you're not just someone who talks about changing, you're someone who actually handles things, and that matters. Because self-respect isn't built from motivation, it's built from evidence. And in many of my other videos I've been talking about this concept. It's built from the moments where you do the thing that needs to be done, which creates a piece of evidence, and this shows you the proof that you are doing the thing and that you are changing, that you're sticking to your word, that you're keeping your promises. Most of the time you could leave it till tomorrow, you could delay something, make an excuse, but by choosing not to, you do the work, even if it's small, even if it's late, even if nobody notices. This is how your life ultimately starts moving, and this is how you start building the evidence. Not through perfect days, not through constant inspiration and motivation, not through waiting till you feel ready, but just by stacking small enough bits of proof that you're becoming someone different. And sometimes the proof is not glamorous. Sometimes it's just getting through the day properly. Sometimes it's just keeping to your word. Sometimes it's showing up for your family. Sometimes it's doing a boring job, in the background, so someone else can actually enjoy the results. And I think that is definitely part of becoming a better man. You stop needing everything to feel exciting before you act. You stop waiting for praise, you stop avoiding responsibility. You just look at what needs to be done and you do it. Over time, this changes how you see yourself, because you start to trust yourself fully. You start to think, well, I handle things, I handle my business. I can be relied upon, I'm moving in the right direction. And this is real progress. Do not dismiss the small things. Do not dismiss the boring jobs. Do not dismiss the quiet days where you simply just did what needed to be done, because these are the days which build the foundation. The life you want isn't built by only big moments. It's built by the ordinary moments where you choose responsibility over avoidance. Like, share, comment and subscribe. I'm uploading daily at the moment. I'm not sure how long I will remain uploading daily, but I'm remaining to upload daily. So, the moral of the video: if today wasn't perfect for you, but you handled what needed handling, give yourself some credit, tap yourself on the back. That counts. Sometimes progress looks like doing what needs to be done, and then getting up tomorrow and doing it all again. Thank you very much for watching. I am Jake O'Neill. You've been watching Jake O'Neill UK. Hope to see you in the next one.